Okay, so it is fucking pouring up here. I can't check into my room yet because the cleaners haven't gotten to it yet, but they luckily given me my pass for the hot spring, so guess what this guy is going to go do? Sit in a hot spring. It's not like a traditional Japanese hot spring. You do wear swim trunks or bathing suits inside the hot spring. So, here we go. I gotta get ready for the horseback riding. It's about to start soon, so I wasn't able to stay in the hot spring very long, but hey, you guys are gonna see me horseback ride. Hopefully I don't eat shit. So the horse tour got canceled because they double booked the lady that does them. She was doing a dog sledding tour, and I was too late to sign up for that because she was already gone for the dog sled tour. So instead, they booked me for the next ATV tour, so we'll be doing that tonight instead. And then after that, I booked for the Ice Museum for the last tour of the day on that, so that should be really fun. So hope you guys are excited for this, because I am.
But when it comes to her, you better keep it sealed. Don't you dare say a single word, or I will strike you where it feels. You think that using her will get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble, dear. 'Cause I will break her, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, dear.
I think I look pretty good. So I went and changed my pants. Y'all saw what happened with the ATV. So now I am waiting for the Ice Museum. That's why I changed, because everything on my bottom half was all wet, so the only thing I don't have spares of is shoes, so I'm still wearing those shoes. But yeah, this should be exciting. And you like my face mask from the museum? They said it was a bandana, but it's not. These are called gator necks. Anyways, I'll see you inside the Ice Museum. I'm curious if they actually placed their hand there, because if so, it had to be freezing. I really want to go in that igloo, but there's like a billion people over there. Look at this other room. would you guys pay $600 to stay in a nice hotel? You couldn't pay me $600 to stay in a nice hotel. So I definitely wouldn't, but some of you might. Okay, hoping I'm not missing the exit to get this footage. Again, you couldn't pay me $600 to stay in here. It's freezing. Okay. That was cool. Too cool. But now, I think it's time to get the hell out of here. I don't know how I'm gonna be a travel vlogger if I can't stand being in touristy areas. So if you guys have a suggestion, in the comments below, place your favorite destinations to go to. They're not touristy. Okay, so good morning. Now we're about to go ride the horses. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled this time, because if it gets canceled this time, I'm not gonna do a third attempt. So let's go check this out.
We had a couple hour breaks since our last ride, so they're well rested. He's like my big poodle. He's cute. He's solid.
Alright, so before we continue this video, let me give you a little background on my horse. My guide had let me know that Chewy is an older horse and kind of stuck in his ways, so he doesn't always like to listen to the rider. Now that you know that, let's continue this video. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, you were right. He does not like following. Come on. Come on. Come on. Literally almost lost you guys there on that last one. So yeah, to save the GoPro, I decided to just put you in my pocket for the rest of the remainder of that trip, which sucks because there was some cool stuff you missed. I need to go back to my room, and then we're gonna head over to the dog kennels, just check out the dogs, and then we're actually gonna be heading out early to go back. I've established that there's not much left for me to do here at Chena or in Fairbanks, so I rescheduled my flight for tonight at 1 a.m., which my other flight was Friday at 1 a.m., so either way I was stuck going at 1 a.m. So catch you guys in a bit. Sadly, I'm not allowed to go in, but look at all the beautiful puppies. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you are. Oh, look at this boy. So another cool thing is, that's their summertime sled. I don't know if that's a custom contraption or what, but that's pretty dope. I didn't even know there were summer sleds, so. Okay, so now I'm gonna go find some food, pack my stuff, and probably head back into Fairbanks. I might get back in time to get my favorite coffee from this place. Oh, so here are some pictures of the different types of coffee places in Fairbanks, and they're also in Oregon. I've seen them in Oregon too. But I love these places. They're little tiny shacks basically with coffee and food. Like, what more could you ask for? So yeah, if you come to Fairbanks or even Portland, stop at those places. Their coffee is usually better than, well, Starbucks is a very low bar. Starbucks does not have good coffee, so not here in the States anyways. So yeah, if you happen to be stopping by in Fairbanks, try one of those places. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Why? Why not? So I'm waiting for the line at Delta Airlines to shrink down so I can get checked into my flight. This was a great trip. I definitely recommend for others to check out Alaska. If you go to the Chena Hot Springs, you only really need one night there. I would just try to get there early, do some stuff, get checked into your room, put your luggage away, do more stuff, and then do the following stuff the next day. But honestly, you don't need a lot. I could change for the winter, but for the summer stuff, you don't need it. Denali was probably my favorite location of the trip. So many pretty views, so many trails to be hiked down. That's the only thing I wish I would have had more time there. I spent most of my time in Fairbanks, though if you come up here, I would say you really don't need to. Probably 2-3 nights in Fairbanks tops is what you really need. Just make sure you plan what you want to do ahead of time. So everything closes down real early for some reason. I don't understand it, because like the sun is up until 10:30 at night, so I can understand having like summer hours and winter hours, but like it just seems like everything closes up around 7 o'clock. If you come here, definitely rent an SUV or a truck though. I was so thankful to have that truck. The SUV was too big for me. You might be more comfortable driving a big SUV like that, but that truck was perfect for me. The best food I had was the yak burger and a pizza at the Hot Spring Resort. Strangely enough, most of the food I had here was not really good. There was this pizza place that had a really good reputation. Everyone seems to love it. It was like, every time I talked to somebody about suggestions where to go, they kept suggesting it. So I went there, and honestly, the pizza seemed like a slightly better Little Caesars. I paid $15 for it. It wasn't that big, it wasn't that great. I didn't even finish it. I didn't even keep the leftovers, I just tossed them. It was really not that great. The name should pop up around here somewhere, so you can, honestly, if you go there, know to avoid it. Sadly, I didn't get to check out the ice sculpting museum in Fairbanks. I got to check out the one in Chena Hot Springs, but not the one in Fairbanks. There is one in Fairbanks. If you're coming and you don't end up going to Chena, check out that one. Let me know how it is. But for the most part, this was a trip I really needed. I had been so busy with classes back to back to back to back to back, and being closed in from COVID. I've really been wanting to travel, and I had originally planned to go into Europe, but I ended up canceling it at the last second and switching it to Alaska. I just wasn't sure I wanted to go overseas while the Delta variant is starting to spike. So, but this was a trip. I'm really glad I took this trip. Like I said, the only regret I have is I wish I would have spent more time by Denali National Park and less time in Fairbanks, and only one night at Chena Hot Springs. But what was your favorite things about this trip? What were your least favorite, and do you think you'll ever visit Alaska? So, if you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.